my fence for my cows. See, normally you'd want taller, but my cow's kind of short right now, so. Plus this is only for the calves, so I don't need it too tall. I'm running a straight line from the back of my trees, obviously, from where I mowed. My cow's gonna get the rest of the field. So, I'll show you what I did. What it is, I used the weight of the roll itself. After I hooked it up there, I left about that much on the end because I gotta connect it, have a connector to it anyways. So I have my little open gate and everything. But what it is, I ran it from there to here, and I used the weight of this to pull down right here from here. And I wrapped a couple twines around it so it won't come loose. So as I'm getting ready for my next one, this won't come loose and it'll be nice and tight. And they have these little ratchet things that go on here too also, that will tighten it up over years. But, you know, you can tighten it up by hand every year. But I don't really care too much for that because it uses extra wire. A little bit, not much, but I like this better. And to save me money, what I did, I took the old insulators. I went down to the farm. They were getting rid of a bunch of them, and I went and asked them whether I could grab them, and they said yes. So I went and grabbed these off from all the old posts they had because they were throwing them out, and I went and put them on here because they still perfectly good. It's just they're converting over just to growing corn and stuff for other cows for another farm. Because they got rid of all their animals, so they didn't need fencing anymore. So I went and grabbed those. So, little things save you money. So, I'll show you. I gotta just tap another post, anyways. So right now I'm doing is open up the ground so I can stick my post in it, because you can see how I sharpened the point. See, these are the old fence posts we used before for other animals. I'm getting use out of them now because they ain't in bad condition. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick them inside this hole. And now I can just tap them down in there. And then as the ground frosts and everything like that, it'll make it pack up against it. So during the winter it'll pack up itself too. And all I do is take it, because you can see the hole. Come over here. See the hole? Well, this is going to perfectly fit inside of it. See? And now all I do is tap that down in there, and it'll seal into the ground. So, and then I go and put my insulators, you know, about this far off the ground, because I see the grass height right now. So next spring, you don't want the grass going up into your fence, because it'll actually take away some of the shock that you get from your fence energizer. So it's another thing to remember. And it can also start fire. You know, it might be able to start fire. I don't think it will, but some cases when it gets really dry, they can. But we'll just put it like this. Another one here, but I got to tap this down a little bit. But just keep it at the level from here because it's still spring. You got to figure cows back to come up from about here. Even if they were to go down as far as they can, it's still going to come to here. So, no matter what, they're still going to get shocked, and they'll be like, oh, geez, and they'll back up. So, you just got to figure it out for you how short your cows are, and, you know, your calves, obviously. That's the way I usually figure it for, is the calves, and then the bigger ones, I set up a line up here. Because that chest height, they ain't going to be able to jump it. Plus, they're going to get fat real quick. So, yep. Well, I'm Ivan Boya, and have fun fencing.